Hello everybody, Mickey and me, are still making videos. But this one's, I'd say this one's Mickey's fault a bit really, but we were watching something, I think it was on the television, about Gravesend. Yes, it was. It was about Gravesend. Yeah, I mean, that's a weird name in itself, isn't it? But what it was is, it was showing things, which we found some of it, but... Oh, I knew who it was. It was that, what? It was the Great Train Journeys.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, that's him. Yeah,
we just caught a bit of that.
Fella. Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name, but yeah, him.
Yeah, him.
Anyway,
That's the time?
That's it. No. So
Maybe.
it wasn't him. It was...
In the era.
Oh, let's not try. I can't remember now. Maybe that's because I don't want to, but anyway.
Let's call him a bugger.
Mickey!
Yes, all buggers.
Anyway.
Bugger each other.
Mickey!
Right.
Anyway, let's carry on with our video, please.
So, I know it's YouTube. I'm trying to be polite.
Anyway, what it was is, we were looking at bits of Gravesend. They have a star fort.
Oh, yeah, they do one. Yeah.
There's a few things in here. So anyway,
Nice
it also, in the history, seems to have the oldest steel pier. And in a moment we'll get to its age. We'll just put the video on a bit. So, yes, there it is, still there. It's not a very long pier.
Yeah, it's short one.
Well, actually, I'm not sure if that's part of the... It's not very long. That must be another part somewhere else, but it just shows up as the same place. But so, I actually just put in the pier in Gravesend. Tilbury... It's Tilbury Fort, isn't it? Is where the Star Fort is. And then Mickey noticed by looking at this train station sign, it kind of looks a bit Star Fort-like.
Yeah, it's one of the rivers along the Star Fort, like, you know, the edges.
You mean, what, this bit here and this bit?
Yeah, because it's very unusual, you know, especially these pillars.
Look at this, what's this, cobbled streets?
The pillars would look really old, don't they? Look a bit more older than them.
Yeah, I bet if you were standing right in the front, they would be the two pillars down the side.
They're not children standing next to them, are they?
No, we thought we'd just add this bit in.
Yeah, this looks a bit strange.
On further zooming in, what do you call it? It actually looks a bit like the Star Fort, but that's what, Star of David then?
Yeah, that's that shape, isn't it? What's that doing on there?
But you said it's the what? It's the old...
The old...
What?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the age of these pillars, right? And we've seen the copper road, and we've seen how they degraded the stone was, the paved stone, you know, copper chipped, and you know, so it's older, a lot more older.
Or the sign that they're showing us means it is.
And the big as well, you know, it's face down here. It's very elaborate. See the size of him?
He looks quite tall, doesn't he? Who knows? But, you know, I said that if you were standing at the front here, then these would be the pillars.
Is that? That's some sort of...
I don't know. Maybe they're coming out of a toilet. I don't know what that is.
Fuck a toilet.
Yeah. But we just thought we'd add that bit in because not only is it a train station when I was looking up the pier, it's also got that as well. I thought it was a coat of arms to start with, but realising it's that. But anyway, what's your thoughts? We had to do another further investigation because both of us saw it, but maybe we didn't talk about it right at the beginning. I mean, from here and here doesn't look right. You've kind of got the line going up here, and then that D would be in the wrong place, and then that T is very close to what should be another cut here, but that doesn't look right. And then when we look at this, it says Tilbury L, and then that actually from a distance looks like an S, but actually, oh, let's just live research. The more you zoom in, I don't think it's really an S. Do you see what I mean? Is that an S?
Yeah, I think it is.
You think that is?
Yeah, it's just missing the bottom.
So what's that one
half
then?
of the S, isn't it?
So what's this one? Tilbury.
Give me an L then.
Tilbury L.
But why would it be just an L?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. And then there you go. That's just a little bit bigger. But this is the last like little addy bit. But the more you look, the more you see. And I wish everybody else would do this. But maybe everybody else is going, that doesn't look right. And she's not saying anything, but we have now. Because there you can see it's a join. And it's not going to be over the D. And then that means this one's not right here. Because where's the join? It's here. So it's wrong. And then what's that? And then that doesn't really look like an S. And what's that? And it goes on.
In between two pillars again, I'd say.
Yeah, in between two pillars.
And the little pyramid as well for the light, which is pointing down like a point. Very strange. Very strange indeed. It's got to be, you know.
Does look like a
What could it
train
be,
station
gas or-
though, doesn't it? With these bits. Well, they look a bit ghosty.
Yeah,
like,
that's what all
they look like ghouls looking at you,
Steel.
don't they? Well, no, we're going to finish now.
What came first, the station or the...
Anything else you want to say, maybe? Because it does say London there. Tilbury and whatever that is, railway.
What's your thoughts, Karen?
And I think that was the bit that was a bit upsetting in that programme, because do you remember they'd taken a whole train station out, and they were in that building where the train station used to be,
literally,
and they left the ticket offices.
It was like, whoa,
It
what
was this big room, and they'd taken all the train station bit out,
big brick rooms as well, massive,
but left the ticket offices in there.
crazy, yeah.
Because sometimes we watch these bits to go and check bits of history, but
Yeah,
that was really
derelict
sad,
and
'cause-
rotting away. Yeah,
they took us to the building, and so you think, oh, it'd be nice if they'd left the tracks in.
yeah. But you know,
I think they'd built
For
a false
nostalgia.
floor over it, but
we'll keep
a
it open
bit
for
annoying, or whatever they'd done.
spend a bit of lottery money on it. Keep it open.
Yeah, but anyway, unfortunately,
Unfortunately, though, you wouldn't let the public see it, though, would they?
no,
let
they
him
did
see it.
something to that.
Yeah, exactly.
But unfortunately, this isn't quite right. So what does that mean for this? This whole photograph's not right. Why can't we just see real things? Anyway, sorry about the find, but that's what happens when you do research. It's by accident most of the time. And you know, I don't always sit very happy with what I find. I just see it, that's what I see. And most of the time, whoever watches my videos sees it the same. Even Mickey would question some of my stuff to start with. But he's watched me make the videos.
Yeah, it's just
And what do you see, Mickey? You see it like me now, don't you?
I know, give you my stuff.
Because we both saw this.
Yeah.
Because we want
can't miss it.
our past to be real.
Yeah. But
So
we
what
want
does
but
this
we want
mean?
it. But we want to know what's
And what's
real
this?
or not. You know, we want to know what's what's real and what's not.
Yes, we've added
fake
another
and
bit
what's
to the
not.
video now.
Great.
Thanks, Mickey.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Mickey. It says there, yeah, anyway, it's just a little bit. You just walk a little bit and that's the end. It's a little bit, but there you are. That's about the length of it. So anyway, let's, 1 second. So here it's showing how long that pier has been there. And it says it's the oldest one. Yeah, it's not a very big pier, as we've said. We're moving on. Yeah, I found that building, Mickey. What do you make of that one? In Gravesend.
Could be a facade. Hiding the bricks behind it.
It might not be that old then. Well, what's old anymore?
Took the mind. Took the eye.
I don't know. Maybe Anyway, yeah, and they've got one of these places.
That's behind.
Yeah. Oh, and one of
Completely.
these, and
Right,
this
yeah.
is Tilbury Fort.
Cool.
But what is it, Mickey? Ta-da. What is it, Mickey?
Just
Most elaborate.
Starfall.
Elaborate.
Very much like a crown or a belt.
So we're not sure because it could just be green water, but it's very green in the leaves. But when we move on, you'll see it fills with water.
The leaves would be where the water used to be.
Oh yes, no. First the old map. So I found this map. I'm like, because what it's saying is that the Starfall went off this way and was bigger. But when you look at the pitch, some of the pictures, its magnificence as it is, there is a bit missing, but not that bit. But maybe there it is. See, look at that. That's a bit crazy, isn't it? Why would that bit? This is so uniformed, and then you got this bit sticking out. But who knows? Something's happened there, but I don't know.
It's depending on the time, as the next bit you'll show.
Yes, there you go. That's now what they're showing, and you see it comes down here, and I mean, it's beautiful. So where's this broken bit off of here?
It's just a thing, isn't it?
So there isn't. This one's 1670. So when we actually go to ever look anything up, we can never find the same bits. Everything's always different. But anyway, these are what what I found.
If this has to be like the older one, had the extra bit here, then it has to be the same people that made the Starfall to change that design.
Let's go back. So we've got to that bit. So there you go. How come they're saying it actually looks like that? And actually it did, and it looks like that. I mean, it's quite. I mean, it is the same, I suppose. But oops. But it. Oh yes, there's another one. Look. So there you go. There's that one, and there's that one. I don't know. Do you think they're the same place? Really?
Yeah. It's got the river crack here.
Yeah, but that's got a bit missing now to this one. Like this one back here has this bit here, and one here doesn't. Right, let's carry on. Plus, stop itching. Right, and then this is inside the fort. And what did you notice, Mickey?
The little houses are in there.
Yes, look.
The little, where their soldiers would live. With the military men, when they took it over. They can build them houses, but they can't build that Starfall.
You might not see them. We zoomed in again because Mickey said, "What's that?" Yeah, because it was further zoomed out. You just might not notice them. And what it is when you look, some of the houses are still there. Not all of them. Some of them are still there. Look at it though. But now this is full of water. Look, it's got an aerial there. Yeah, so we didn't really go to look at this place for this reason. There you are, look at that. We didn't go here to look for these reasons, but because we were looking at something that they said on the programme. But when it gets to it, this is where we got to, by going to Gravesend.
Investigating.
There was this square tomb or thing or monument, but we can't find that. It could have been actually another part of the journey, I don't know, but... And also... Yeah, you reckon it's... Anyway, but yeah, look at that. It'd be a star fort. So this is what the one at Donington, up the road from me, looks like. It's just on a hill, and most of it's covered up now, so that people won't recognise it as one. But anyway, there you go. So basically, I started this video off because I wanted to know when the East Company ended. That's right, that's what started me off. Because they said the East India Company was going in the 1880s. So I thought, I want to go on the Great Train thing. So I wanted to go and look it up, and it says here that it was dissolved in 1858, so it wasn't the 1880s. And I think it's because the person died. But anyway, we'll move on a bit because we've got a little... Well, I haven't got too much to go through now. Yes, this is my point. Like, here we go. It was dissolved by Parliament in 1874. So it could. Do you remember on the programme he said the 1880s?
1880s. Yeah.
But it didn't. It turned into the British Raj, direct imperial rule of India by the British state. So it's only really talking about India here. Oh, I see. So it was just well. So they decided it only came from there under the British Raj. Well, they changed it, didn't they? That's what happened in 1874. But it wasn't going like the programme said. So they're lying to the public because most people believe the television.
Yeah.
I can't prove it now because we watched it, but they did. Didn't they, Mickey?
Yeah.
Mickey watched it with me.
Television.
Because it made me go and look it up.
It's the only way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, but I should have... Well, anyway, if you tape it, it's
Find it.
copyrighted probably, so... Yeah, but anyway, now we know when it was dissolved. And then there you go, there's a bit more information about the pier, saying how old it is. And it's the oldest surviving cast iron. And again, sorry, Facebook always messes up the pictures. But about the East India Company. And these are a few more things in Gravesend. Old tomb there of 1768. Yes, we're coming to the end now, Mickey. We didn't set out to find any of this stuff. The Star Fort's quite amazing, isn't it?
That's empty, that thing, by the way. You can walk in there. It's all empty. All the vaults are empty.
Yeah, see, that's not under the ground or lost height.
But I think it goes underground. Taking in something.
Is it like, come for the journey for the underworld?
Pyramid on top.
You can get out of here by going in there. I'm only joking.
Ah, well, it'll lead you somewhere.
To all their crypts.
Well, yeah, it's a crypt, but it's like, it's got like, they went in there and it was like, you know, they were sort of like 4 or 5 stacks high. You know?
There's lots of people. There's lots of people in there.
Like in a, like literally
Wow.
in a square. We know what a square is, don't we? So, yeah. It's them, alright.
In a way, they're a bit like mummies.
Yeah, even these bits on the top here, on the corners, they're like the casks, aren't they? You see them in grave sites, on the grave tops.
Pillars everywhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, our main find was this, wasn't it, really? Like,
Yeah.
that's quite incredible, that place. And, you know, what does everybody think? Do they think it was, let's go back, do they think it that, like that, or like that? It changes a lot, but very interesting. It looks quite grand, doesn't it? And that's what going to Gravesend led us to. All because the silly old MP in his programme for the BBC or whatever it is decided to... They said in there that the East India Company ended in the 1880s, but it didn't. And all that's all crazy, isn't it? But anyway, that's another video. But thanks, Mickey.
Thank you, Karen.
So, Mickey, we forgot to say something.
It's a good night for me.
And it's good night from him.